Oh, there we go. No, but right. Sorry about that. I forgot to hit the fill bit. Hold on. I'll just get make sure Phil's sounds on. Right. That's it. Here we go. Hello. Are you there, Phil?
Oi! Paul, my son.
How are you doing? Thanks for coming
Real
on and
good.
joining us tonight.
Thanks for having me, mate. Thanks
No
for having me.
problem. No problem.
Really buzzing.
Yeah. How's life? The life? How's the lockdown treating you?
Oh yeah. Like everyone else, I suppose it is what it is, isn't it? It's strange times, very strange times.
It is. It is. But yeah, you itching to get back out detecting when we're allowed?
Can't wait, mate. I wish I could do it now. I really do.
Yeah. Not too bad. If anybody's got any questions for Phil, if you just tag Phil or myself in them so that we can see them pop up in the chat and we'll be able to get them answered. So Phil, do you just want to tell everybody a little bit about yourself? How you actually got started into metal detecting, what actually made you want to take up the hobby?
So yeah, obviously I'm Phil, Southeast Detecting. I started detecting back in March last year, and I suppose I don't know how long my YouTube's been going now. I was detecting probably about 3 or 4 months before I started. Well, summer detectable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's when I started. So yeah, September I started the YouTube. It's just something I wanted to do. One of the things that I wanted to do for ages, you know. And then one day I just thought, sod it, went out, bought me a C-scope off Gumtree for 50 quid, whatever it was. And then
Yeah.
and then I was away down the local beach and found my first coin, which was 20p, if I remember rightly.
20p, not bad. Always a first buzz though, isn't it? It's always good finding that first coin.
Yeah.
I think it
Yeah,
took me 2 outings before I found my first coin.
I did find like a silver pendant on that first day as well. So
Yeah.
definitely buzzing about that. Yeah.
So so what actually made you want to start the YouTube? As you say, you wanted to do it. Were you watching anybody before? Did anybody inspire you before starting your?
Yeah, I mean, I was watching a few channels. To be honest, I can't remember. I'd have to have a look and see who I was subscribed to. But I know Rob Random, a crazy man. He's online, I think.
Yeah.
I was watching him. I was watching South Coast Detecting. Um, coincidentally, it was a lot of the LP guys actually that I was watching, and ended up meeting them at Summer Detectable. So I suppose if anyone, it was them lot that made me want to do the YouTube. Really.
Yeah. I see that your first video, obviously, as you say, was Summer Detectable. And I find it quite funny. Obviously, we were having a chat when we were doing the test. But do you want to just explain how it all came about and the fact that you landed up yourself and, like you were saying, meeting Rob?
Yeah. So I don't know if he's on. My mate Nick, who you see briefly in a couple of my videos,
Yeah.
he might be in there. I haven't noticed him, but he was supposed to come with me, and we was planning it, sorting out the tickets and that, and then he basically pulled out. He couldn't do it last minute, so I was like, all right, I ain't going on my own. No way am I doing that on my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to think about it. I was chatting with Rob Random about it, and I thought, you know what, sod it. I'll see if I can get a last minute ticket and go ahead. So I done that, turned up, and I see all the masses of people, families, and crowds of friends, all with their flags, and all the French with their flags and all that. And I thought, what am I doing here on my jack?
Brilliant. Brilliant. Yeah.
Total devil. He's just said something on the chat. I've just seen him, Nicholas Hildebrand.
All right. Yeah.
I don't know if he just heard that, but yeah.
Yeah. So he's the one that threw you under the bus, was he?
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, Rob Random. I groomed him for detectable.
Yeah. No, that doesn't surprise me about Rob. But yeah, so what was I going to say? You used the Garrett Ace 250. You went from the C scope to the Ace 250. Now, did you have the 250 when you went to Detectiveville, or did you still have the C
I
scope?
did, yeah. Yeah, I took the Ace 250 to Detectiveville. I The Ace 250 is a good machine. I'm definitely not going to knock it. I've found so much decent finds with that machine.
Yeah.
I didn't get much luck at Detectiveville, but I don't think that was the machine, to be honest. I think it was just a bit of luck, and
That's it. You've got to go over it to find it, haven't you?
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So, you've obviously, you say you've got the Ace 250. Have you still got the Ace 250?
Yeah, still got all my, still got the C scope as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I've still got my Ace 250. That was the first machine I started with as well. I don't think I'll get rid of it either, to be fair. Like,
No, I mean, I don't know if I'm a bit heavy-handed or what, but both my C-scope and my 250 are held together with Gorilla Glue and stuff. So I couldn't sell them on even if I wanted to.
yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Um, so you make quite a lot of the YouTubers there. Was there any particular that stood out? Was it nice to meet them? Were they all shall we say, kind to you on Detectiveville as well?
Yeah, mate, they was, like I say, as I was on my own, so I was literally, I thought, right, go and get a beer. And then I'm walking round and I spotted Rob and I was like, Rob Random, I know you. That's it. But everyone was so nice.
Yeah.
Like, literally within a few minutes, I got chatting to a few people. Rob introduced me to a few people, and it was as if I'd known them for ages, you know.
Yeah.
So
No.
yeah, really, really good.
Yeah. What was I going to say? Your second video as well. I seen that obviously your second video helped you pay for your Ace 250 as well. You found quite a pocket of pound coins, didn't you? You found that's quite more money than I've actually found in a day detecting.
I have not done too bad with the old pound coins. I think I never totaled them up in total, but I think I probably found close to £100 coins. Wow. in a small sort of area. But part of mine and Nick's permission is a car park.
Yeah.
So it's obviously falling out people's pockets or whatever when they parked up. But yeah, I did find £10 coins in one hole as well, which was pretty cool. Little £1 hoard.
Oh, a nice little hoard there. So as I got to say, so obviously you married, and what does your partner think of your hobby of metal detecting? Would you want to see her join you?
Not anytime soon, no.
No.
Let's just say she's quite happy to let me have my hobby, and she doesn't really want to hear much about it. So that's why I'm in the shed. She might let me back in after this. I don't know.
Well, that's it. You might change your mind if you find that gold ring. But
I'm sure she would. Yeah.
Yeah, you were meant to attend Spring Detectiveville this year. Obviously, due to current climate, we couldn't go. But there was obviously something about bragging coming on about at Spring Detectiveville.
Why would you want to get them started on that? I'm sure I see a comment from Rachel earlier. Yes, the Treasure Bandits. If anyone on doesn't already follow the Treasure Bandits, make sure you follow them because they are
definitely good
cracking pair, Jamie and Rachel. Yeah. I had a bit of a bet with them. Who could find gold first? Here he comes. Look. Well, it's all right. He's we're in front, aren't we? He's lagging, so he hasn't heard me yet. But I'm sure I'll get it in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, who could find gold first? And let's just say Jamie won. So
yeah.
And I'm still goldless.
So is that it over, or is this bet still going to still going to continue?
I think me and Rachel are still battling for second place once this lockdown finishes. So I'm sure I'll probably come third.
Well, you never know. Yeah. It's always just a bit of good bands.
I can't believe you've given Rob Random a spanner. You must be mad.
Oh no. Yeah, he's commenting to Rachel right now as well.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Oh dear, he's getting started. What was I going to say there? You've knocked me off there. So, do you do any? Obviously, I've seen that you've got permissions on land. Have you done any beach detecting out with the camera, or?
Um, I haven't done any beach detecting on the camera yet. Have I? No, I haven't. It's definitely on the cards now that I've got the Simplex, because the Ace 250 didn't handle that great on the beach.
Yeah.
So definitely going to give it a go with the Simplex once this is all over, and yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff. I'll probably I'll be open to be corrected, but I reckon land. I would choose land over the beach most days, because
Yeah.
just because most beaches are so trashy,
Yeah.
and no one wants to find trash, really,
I
do they?
think
So,
I think it's not too much about the trash. I think the history, as I say, like I like to find history and everything. So I prefer land, just for the fact that I think I'm going to find older things, like whereas the beaches, I think it's more modern, isn't it?
that's it. Yeah. I just want to quickly say, Paul,
Yep.
thanks for everyone that's come on. I know there's a few guys. I had a few new subs today, and hopefully sent them over your way as well. And I can note, I've seen them all. Thomas Goodwin, he was one. Uh, Mr. Hidden Treasure, who I who was
Yeah.
singing in the bath to earlier. I noticed his name on the chat earlier. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming on. Really appreciate it. I'm sure Paul does as well.
Yeah. No. Um. Uh. Um. Duplicate what you're saying there. Yeah. Definitely. Thank you very much for coming in and supporting the streaming, Phil. I've just noticing. Sorry, I was just noticing a comment for Jamie saying that you better get down there beside Jamie on the beach before Rachel gets in there.
Mate, I'll take him up on that, because he knows where the rings are. He did tell me once that he was nicknamed the Ring King, and do you know what? You can't really deny it, because if you look through that guy's videos, the amount of rings he's found.
Well, that's it. You seen him on the live stream. He's got that box of
Yeah,
the rings.
exactly. Yeah,
And just before
hundreds.
lockdown, he had the what was it, 2 or 3 videos, gold rings.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I'll definitely be up for that, Jamie. Yeah.
Nice. So, talking about finding that, and obviously you've got your logo now for your channel. I see. Do you just want to tell folk about how you actually came about your logo? Because obviously that's your best find, you were saying.
It is, yeah. I mean, that was, fortunately I wasn't doing my YouTube then,
Yeah.
but we recently got our new permission. Well, it was new at the time, obviously,
Yeah.
and just trying to find it here. Here it is, and it was probably about our second time on the permission, second or third time, and I was digging this target, and that was with the C scope as well, as I was telling you the other day,
Yeah.
and that little beauty pops out. Can you see that? Is that gonna? Probably not.
Struggling a wee bit to focus in there, but
But yeah, saw the face on it. I was like calling Nick, I've got a Roman, Not a Roman, Phil, no, but Henry VI hammered. Well chuffed.
yeah.
Well chuffed.
It's always good getting a hammered off your own permission, innit? Rather than like organised digs or something like that. Because you know the history's on your own land then, or your own permission, shall we say.
Yeah, I was over the moon, mate. If that's what got me proper hooked then.
Yeah.
When I got that, I just wanted to go out every single minute that I could.
I feel kind of, shall we say, a wee bit sorry for you as well. Because obviously, as you say, you upgraded to the Simplex, and as we were discussing, when you went out in your permission, it's like a new permission again. With obviously the new depth and being able to find different things like.
Gutted, mate.
And
Gutted.
then lockdown came in.
It was like getting a brand new permission. I say I do not knock the Ace 250, but the Simplex is another level. It really
Yeah.
is. And yeah, I was just getting so many targets. So I cannot wait to get back out there. We've
Yeah.
recently got another new permission as well, so we've got that to go.
Have you actually been on the other permission yet, or was lockdown?
Just briefly, yeah. That was before I got the simplex.
Yeah.
I think I was saying to you the other day. Unfortunately, I think there's definitely some stuff to be found there, but it is quite trashy. I mean, it was literally tin can after tin can. We did get a few coins, so there's some stuff there for sure. But it's just sifting through the trash to get the decent stuff.
It's always the same when you get a brand new permission as well. That's hardly been detected or never detected. You've got to get through the trash, and once you get trash, you'll be left with your decent finds then after. But
Exactly, yeah.
so obviously you've upgraded to the simplex. Have you got a detector in mind, or are you just happy with the simplex, or you want a higher end one to reach? What would be a pinnacle detector, do you think?
I mean, I was looking at getting an AT Pro, and I was a couple already know this, so I feel like I'm going over with a few of them because I didn't half moan about it at the time. But I got scammed for an AT Pro. I actually paid for one,
Yeah.
and it ended up being a scam. So I never got the detector. But to be honest, now since getting the simplex and seeing reviews, I've seen a lot of people that own AT Pros choosing the simplex over that. I know there's better machines than the AT Pro, and a lot of people use the Nox 800 and
I'm a Nox user.
whatever else. Once you start getting to the, is it the CTX, whatever it is?
Yeah, CTX 3030, Minelab.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not going to say I wouldn't like one, but at the moment, I'm definitely happy with the simplex.
Oh, yeah. The CTX I found was a massive learning curve for me when I had it. But I enjoyed the program inside it, that you can mess around with the programs quite a bit. But there's a question for Treasure Bandits asking, what do you do with your finds? Do you display them, put them in a drawer?
If it was up to me, I'd probably have them on display somewhere.
Yeah.
If my brother's still on here and Nick's still on here, they know my wife. That's never going to happen. So they go. I've got my little. I've got my finds box that I put my decent stuff in, and a few others like that.
Yeah.
Some other little places for some strange people that send me stuff.
Strange people that send you stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and stuff that's not so good in the drawer. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same. Unfortunately, I've got a finds box that I keep my good finds in, and then I've got like yourself, but I can't recommend these enough. But it's like you'll not be able to see it, but it's a big version of yours. But I put all my stickers, all the channel stickers on it and stuff.
I'll send you a sticker, Paul.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll send you a couple back as well. That's not a problem. But yeah, so I'm just looking to see if there's any questions. Oh,
I see. There's a question earlier from Colin Stimpson. Said, "How did the nickname Fish come about?" Hang on a minute, I'm getting attacked by my cat.
Yeah, no problem.
It's just about to walk across the laptop. Yeah, Colin Stimpson said, "How did the nickname Phil the Fish?"
Yeah.
I don't know why he's asking, because he's part of the crew that call me Phil the Fish. So I'm sure he just wants me to talk about it. But
yeah.
I like to think it's because they all know I'm an East End gangster, and it's my nickname Phil the Fish because I leave people sleeping with the fishes, you know. The truth is, they think I sound like a fishmonger. So
standing at the stall selling your fish. No, too bad. The Treasure Bandits is asking as well. Did you order the mount? Laurie helped you with the mount too, as she bought the same as they did.
What was that? Did I buy it? Sorry.
Yeah. Or did you order it?
I haven't ordered it yet. No, I'm going to. I was going to the other day, and then I thought, why buy it now when I can't go out? I might as well wait till I can go out. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely going to get one because.
So what's this mount? What's it for?
For the iPhone, so it straps to your body, and I'll be able to film like a GoPro sort of thing.
Yeah.
But
that's what I use for my phone as well. My chest.
It
makes it so much easier.
Chest mount, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It makes it so much easier. Like,
I feel like I need 5 hands to film and dig and hold the detector and wired headphones and all the rest of it.
Yeah, it takes a wee bit of getting used to when you're actually down in the hole to actually make sure it doesn't just catch your groin in your kneecap while you're digging out a fine, like. But yeah, it does work. It's good. So obviously we know that your hammered coin is your best find. So what have you found anything that is like weird or unusual?
My last, I think it was me trip out before last. I found, where is it? I found that. I know you can't see things great through there, but see that?
Oh yeah.
So I pulled that out. That was about 14 inches, 13, 14 inches, maybe
that's
even
deep.
more.
Was that with what? So what detector was that with?
That was with the Simplex.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I had a good feeling that it's definitely going to have some age because of how deep it was. So I pulled it out. It's weighty, and I thought, just because of the way it is, it's so crude, and I thought that was obviously meant for something, you know?
Yeah.
So, but at the time I didn't really know. So I took it back home with me, got in contact with one of the local flows, sent him a couple of pictures, and he's fairly confident that it's a sword strap fitting from the Iron Age, roughly, probably about 800 BC.
Nice.
So, yeah, that is love. Well, I'm sure anyone would finding anything like that. I was over the moon.
That's what this hobby's all about, isn't it? Recovering and saving that kind of history for others to see. So no, that's definitely a well winkled one. So is it? I'm just seeing them mention about recording equipment and stuff like that. So what is it you use? Is it just your phone?
Yep. At the moment, it's literally all done on I've got iPhone XR, and I do all the filming on that, all the editing on that.
Yeah.
Everything.
Is the XR the newer version? Is it?
I think they might. You know what iPhones are like? They seem to have a new phone every other week. But if it's not the newest one, it's the second newest one. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Rachel's asking, are you in your man cave or are you in a shed?
I think, to be honest, it's probably my new house.
I like it.
She weren't too impressed with me today because I was preoccupied trying to sort all this out while she was asking me to do things. So, no, yeah, it's not bad. I've set up, not too bad. Do a couple more things. It's a bit cold in here, so I can do a heater.
You need to get that's the next part. Get yourself a wee heater and a wee fridge as well for your beer. And you'll be your wine. You'll be fine.
That's it, mate. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got 25 years. So check each other out, folks. Show each other the support and love. That'd be great. So
yeah, definitely.
When you go permission searching as well, Phil, do you research the land before you go, or are you a bit like myself? You just wing it majority of the time and go and ask for permission, and then do a bit of research on the land after, or do you not research it at all?
I asked everyone. Both my permissions came from emails.
All right. I've never had any luck on emails, to be fair. Like,
I haven't I reckon I've probably emailed about somewhere between, I don't know, probably 50, 60 different places.
Yeah.
Got a lot of no's, a lot of no replies, and 2 yeses. So I've done. Me and Nick done some door knocking. We went round some farms. We struggled to find landowners.
Yeah.
And the ones we did find, it was just a pretty much blanket no, thank you. So we want to go out again.
I done a.
It's all you can do, isn't it? Try again, and then as for researching the land. Once we got them permissions, then I've done a bit of research and had a look on side by side maps and lidar or lidar, however you say it.
I like the coverage that lidar gives down south. You didn't seem to get the same over Google Maps, if you know what I mean, for Scotland. It's you got to go through different means to try and get it. Like,
yeah, it's a couple of great apps.
Yeah,
and that side by side maps actually showed me that near my permission. I can't remember when it was now. It was a long time ago. It was somewhere in the mid 18th century. There was a religious urn that was found.
Yeah.
And it's documented and priceless and all the rest of it. And that's literally a stone throw away from my permission. So.
Yeah. I'm just laughing. Sorry, there's a comment for Rob Random. I don't know if it's necessarily about yourself. I'm going to take it as it is, but he's talking to Colin and he's saying that you're filleting some mackerel. But
what did he say?
It's just he is filleting some mackerel, and then he's talking to Colin Stimson.
Rob done a live the other night.
Yeah.
And he's done a bit of a game. Pick the playing card, and if you got it right, you got to choose an ingredient.
Right. His food ingredients.
I was lucky enough to get the meat, and I can't remember what he had. He had like mushrooms, onions, carrots, a couple of other things, and then I chose mackerel. So he weren't too impressed.
Yeah, no, I could see him eating it at the end. He wasn't too sure. Everything else he says tasted fine, except that mackerel that kind of off-putting it. Oh.
Serves him right for nicknaming me Field of Fish.
Yeah, there's a Treasure Bandits are saying, why are you so good at researching and winning prizes, you lucky gate? Obviously, they must be talking about the Garrett Digger that you just won at Treasure Head on his 500 giveaway.
So happy about that. I was not expecting that at all.
Well, talking about how they're calling you that, with that, but at least you'll be able to replace your fish slice. Try to dig your holes with that and actually have a proper digging tool.
Shit, yeah.
But not too bad. What was it? I'm just looking here. So they're saying that you'll be a great storyteller. They loved the pirate story on your video.
Yeah. Cheers. I got a lot of stick from my friends for that video.
You want to talk a little bit about that? What was it? What was it?
That was just it was Halloween special.
Halloween
week. So, basically, there's graveyard just behind my permission.
Yeah. And
there's an unmarked grave, but it's got a skull and crossbones on it.
Yeah.
And as I say in the story goes this pirate who actually I can't say too much because it gives my permission away. But
all right, yeah.
Yeah, the story goes this pirate he got caught smuggling, chased through the fields where we are, and with all his loot, but he was captured and killed, but his loot was never found, and he was buried in an unmarked grave. And then the local priest wasn't happy about him being buried in the middle of nowhere, and they gave him a ceremony there. But yeah, his gravestone's still there now. It's just a blank gravestone with a skull and crossbones on the top.
Ah, that's quite an interesting story,
So
actually.
I dramatised it a little bit and told his story. You'll have to watch it, Paul.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go back and find that video. Yeah. So, what was I going to say? Obviously, you found the hammer, so what is your bucket list, or what did you really want to find at the number one? Obviously, my number one's a crotal bell. I want to find a ringing crotal bell. That's my number one.
I'd like to find a crotal bell, a ringer. I found one that was broke but fairly intact.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But yeah, gold coin. Older the better. I would be over the moon.
Yeah.
That would just be amazing. I mean, gold state or whatever. Yeah, sovereign. Really, anything old, really. I like to say anything that's got decent history, and it makes me think. Oh, imagine the person who dropped this, what they was doing at that time, and how they would have been dressed, and what they would have been going about in their life. You know, it's just crazy to think, especially like that sword belt.
Yeah.
Thing. I mean, 800 BC. You know, it's hard to imagine.
You must have been buzzing after you actually you got told how old it was.
Yeah, I wish I'd known what it was at the time, because I would have been a lot more excited on the camera instead of just going, I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, because you sort of flick away from your video, don't you, and go back to you were in your house, I think, and you actually says.
Yeah. It really obviously edited and said what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just seeing. I thought I see a question. Oh, here you go. Rachel from Treasure Bandits. Do you think any of your kids will follow in your hobby? Again, if the wife has anything to say about it, no.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, they both know I do it. They've seen me doing it in the garden. So,
yeah.
At the moment, they're more interested in their PlayStation and
Toy
Story and all that. You know?
Yeah. My wee boy's he's funny. Like I gave him the Ace 250 in the garden to go around with that, and as I say, is like if you go out with the Equinox or another detector and just try and detect, he tries to take your detector. You know what I mean? He's more interested in the digging tool and digging in the garden, just digging holes. So I don't think he's ready to go out in the field just yet. He'll just leave big holes.
All right. How you doing, AT Prozac? Good to see you, mate.
Yeah, crotal bells. Oh, who's mentioned a crotal bell? Thomas Goodwin. Oh, what you saying? You got a crotal bell. Well chuffed with that when it came out. I would be as well. I've been after a crotal bell for years, and I still can't come across one.
Nick found one on our permission, a ringer as well.
Did he? Oh,
yeah.
Did it have the nice engravings at the bottom of the initials and?
It was a bit of a plain one.
Yeah.
But it was a ringer, so what can you say? Yeah, it didn't have much detail. It was just had sort of one sort of wavy line around it, if you know what I mean.
Nice. What's that? Dirt Diggers. I saw Dirt Diggers saying that they saw your breast today. I wonder what he's talking about there, Phil.
I'm guessing that's probably Scott.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scott managed to screenshot me pulling a very attractive pose in the bath and sent me that earlier. So he's got that for his private collection.
Yeah, I'm sure a few of them will be doing that. That was quite actually comical. What video? I had to laugh at that myself when you done that. Like, it was good.
I'm glad you liked it, mate.
Yeah, no, it was definitely good. So, what's your plans once the lockdown's done and we're actually able to get out? Is it grab Nick and get to the nearest permission?
Nick, I don't care if he's coming. I'm going. If he comes me once, I will be there as soon as this lockdown is lifted.
Yeah.
100%.
that'll be the time that you find your gold coin.
I hope so, mate. I hope so.
Yeah.
That would
Oh,
that would be
I've,
lovely.
8.5 years I've been. How long? Yeah, it's about 8 years. I think. Say 8 years, and I've not sniffed gold. Even out of the rings that I've found, I think I've got about 8 or 9 rings, and they're all copper as well.
None
Poor
of them.
man's rings. Uh,
Maybe the beach is the way to go for a gold ring.
maybe.
Maybe it is.
Yeah. I'll need to find my closest beach. Unfortunately, I'm quite central in Scotland, so
I was going to say, yeah, it's not that easy if you're not that close. I mean, I'm not that close, but the closest beach is probably about 45 minutes, which ain't too bad. But
yeah.
yeah, but yeah. I don't, how long would it take you to get to the beach then?
I'm not too sure because the problem is that there's not a lot of beaches. I'd probably say I'm about the same time, just purely the fact that it's beaches that obviously have got to be occupied, if you know what I mean, in the summer times and stuff like that. No, the Scottish beaches are, because they're not obviously. I wouldn't say a lot of the beaches are the cleanest. Obviously, we've got a few nice beaches, but it's just trying to find the right beach, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, Rachel's not seen you in the bath yet.
Still there, mate. She's go and watch. Not yet though. Wait till this is over.
Ah, at least it was only the top half that was on show there, Phil.
I'll send you the uncut version, Rachel.
I'm not sure Jamie will be happy with that. Like,
they'll both sit down with popcorn and watch it together.
Yeah, I seen their singing video as well. That was quite amusing.
Yeah,
Jamie jumping over the back.
Yeah. That's for a competition or something, wasn't it? Yeah, I was.
Yeah, I think it was Jim and Paul's, wasn't it?
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, Jim and Paul's karaoke. I don't know if they've actually announced a winner on that one yet.
I haven't seen, mate. No, I don't know.
And just talking about that as well, competition. If you haven't already, checked out the Treasure Bandits. They've got their 1,000 giveaway this weekend. Tomorrow, I think it is. They'll be doing that. So you want to tune in for that as well. Their lives are great. I think it's 2 hour lives they do. Absolutely. They're brilliant. Although they normally go over 2 hours because they're just comical. It's brilliant. Have you seen their wee Brian doll at the back? The dressmaker doll.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
Different outfit. Brilliant.
Do you know, they just seem to come up with something different every week.
Yeah.
Like what do you call it? Their creativity is endless.
Yeah.
They just seem to come up with something different, and it's always funny. So yeah, definitely get over and watch them if you haven't.
Jamie's saying that he'll not allow her to watch the video. You're his.
Oh dear.
Oh, not too bad. Not too bad. So, has anybody any questions for Phil that they want to ask Phil? That'll take a few seconds to come up anyway. Obviously, we've got a 28-second delay, so it'll take 28 seconds for them to reply to that.
Yeah, it's weird seeing me 28 seconds previously in front of me.
Yeah, it takes a little bit. It takes a little bit of getting used to, like that. Yeah.
I don't know where to look. I'm looking at you, and then I'm looking at this chat, and then I'm looking at me. I'm like that.
Yeah, I've got a few screens on this. It's funny, like, you get used to it. Like, it's not too bad, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, like I said to you, I want to eventually, hopefully, do some lives myself. So it's definitely a good experience coming on here with you.
Yeah.
So that, mate.
Rachel was saying as well that you need to get into a little bit of DIY in your man cave and get some display cases up behind you on your wall.
Yeah, I mean, she wanted this to be turned into a like a beauty spa thing because she does all that massage and beauty therapy and all that.
Yeah.
So that was the plan, and then I decided to turn it into this. So yeah.
Just give her the front room. You have the front room. I'm taking the shed. I like it. Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't a bad idea though. I'll get some cases up behind me. That's a good idea because the jaws are getting full up. That's for sure.
Yeah. See, I'm quite, I don't know, but rather lucky or unlucky. I've got about 12 buckets of trash in the garage for metal detecting, and I've got about one fines box, about 5 trays. You know what I mean? Just shows
I
you how
think
much, just shows you how
that's.
much rubbish you actually go through detecting.
I'm sure that's probably the case for most people. Although some of these channels I watch, they just seem to find amazing things every week. I'm like,
Yeah,
I
it's
want your
like
permission.
you just want to be like, where are you detecting? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But I think it all comes down to as well as areas and activity back then. It's
of course. Yeah, I've seen a question from Stephen Petkin, UK metal detecting Stephen Petkin.
yeah,
Um, what do you think about people detecting in the lockdown?
yeah,
Um, Personally, I think they're taking a liberty. It's quite clear that we've been told not to,
well,
and
yeah, I
majority,
agree with you there. If you actually read the rules on the lockdown as well, it goes in and says about it's not with the exercise, because folk will say, "Oh, detecting's exercise, I'm self isolating," but it actually says not to follow a hobby. Unfortunately, detecting falls under the hobby category, and therefore it's not allowed. So, for me, stay at home, stay safe,
yeah,
save, and help the NHS.
it's just there's no excuse really. I
Yeah,
mean, don't get me wrong. It's, I I think it probably could be one of the first things that they do allow because we're in the middle of the field on our own. So
yeah. Well, I've seen a clip now that Steve Pettigan's got it mentioned. I've seen uh, a clip, a news clip. I don't know if it was Facebook or something like that, but they were on about hobbies and stuff like that. That they would potentially open up as they ease, not just now, as they ease. But and they were mentioning like golf and fishing and stuff like that. Stuff that you can still keep the social distancing.
yeah. Fingers crossed. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, the trouble is there's always going to be people that break the rules, but
yeah,
I mean, this ain't no joke. You know, this is proper. This is serious.
it is. It is.
I I know people that have unfortunately lost their lives to this, so it's definitely no joke. You know.
Yeah, I've not. I don't know anybody that's lost personally that I know that has done it, but I know folk that have got it. If you know what I mean, or showing
Yeah,
severe symptoms of it. So yeah, I wish them a speedy recovery as well, and for everybody that gets it.
yeah, definitely. Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, Rob Random wants to know who had the nicest pinpointer at Detectiveville. I'm interested to see what kind of pinpointer he pulled out. I'm thinking
Who
it
had?
might be a woman's toy that he pulled out trying to detect with.
I, I I'm not really sure where he's going with that question. I didn't see any pinpointers, so I'm going to. I'll get declined to answer that one.
What's that? Oh, Rachel's asking where her sticker is.
In the post tomorrow. I do. I owe them some stickers because they won one of my competitions. There was supposed to be some stickers in with the with what they won, and I forgot to put them in. I said I'd give them to them at Detectable, and obviously that's not happening now. So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll have to send them in the post, Rachel.
Are you just talking about detective on that? Are you planning on going to the September one if it goes ahead,
Yeah.
or trying to?
I think I said to you
Yeah.
the other day, I haven't actually emailed them saying, can I change my ticket to summer? So it's automatically, I think it's automatically gone to spring 2021. So
Yeah, I think Rachel and Jamie's done the same. To be fair.
I might email them and see if I can be put on a list to be changed to summer if it goes ahead, and then if not, obviously spring 21. But yeah, either way, either if I have to buy a ticket or swap the ticket over, if it's happening, I definitely want to be there. Yeah.
Evening, Aaron. That's South Coast Detecting joined.
I get confused for old Aaron South Coast Detecting quite a lot because our channel names are similar.
Yeah, I was quite. I was trying to be quite careful as well when I was introducing you as well, because it's like South Coast, Southeast. It's like, yeah, the South. You should both just join together and say South, the South Detecting channel.
I've put it to him, Paul, but he keeps ignoring the question. I think we'd make a good team, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
We could share out the subs because he's got enough to go around.
Yeah, he's what was it? He's just hit 5,000 now, or he's about to hit the 5,000, isn't he?
Smashing it, well deserved. I mean,
yeah,
if
definitely.
you definitely watch South Coast Detecting.
Yeah.
He knows his stuff, and he just puts stuff across so well, you know.
Yeah.
And he's put all the different detectors up against each other, the sort of entry level ones, and
well, that's it. Yeah, it's definitely good. Like he's done. He's got a good voice for it as well, though, hasn't he? He has got
the voice.
Yeah.
The detectives. Hello, the detectives. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, hello Dave. How are you doing? But yeah, it's not too bad. So hopefully Aaron will hit his 5,000 subs soon as well. That'll be good.
Yeah. What are you up to, Paul? Sub-wise, I think we're quite close.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's 280 maybe.
I think I'm about the same.
Yeah. It's slowly growing, but I never actually thought I'd get to 280. Never mind. So
yeah,
but it's
right,
absolute pleasure.
It's crazy to think 280 people have bothered to watch me. You know.
I know.
If it was for 2 seconds, they're still clicking it.
That is, isn't it? It's mental, but I do like the metal detecting community for it. Like it's definitely good. Like, but no, it's absolutely mental. Like, another thing I think we can do, the channels will just grow over time as well. So that's very much. I'm still astonished that, as you say, like 280 folk just want to sit and watch us.
I don't. One thing I do say it, but I don't like to bang on about sub me in each video, you know. And I know some channels do that, but
yeah,
I was looking at me analytics the other day, and I think something like 90% of my views are from people that don't subscribe.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
I've seen the analytics in doing that, like, but for everybody it's in the chat as well. Everybody knows how much time and effort goes into all these videos, obviously, but because that's on top of what you're doing anyway, innit? Enjoying the hobby, finding the history, and then researching history. That's the bit I enjoy as well. Because it doesn't stop once you're on the field and you find it. It's go back home and then research it, kind of like your sword holder.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then you get the astonishment.
No, it does. It does take up quite a lot of time. I mean, I trying to juggle editing and researching and all that around the kids and work and everything else. You know, it does.
Yeah.
It does take up a lot of time, but
you're not necessarily got to get it with the kids as well. They want all the attention as well, innit? So you've got to get on it, to be fair. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping a few people have been saying they want more videos from me because I think I probably average about a video every 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'll try and hopefully up that once the lockdown's over, and I hope try and get at least one out a week.
Yeah, you could see how much editing does as well, because obviously there was a lot of folk through the beginning of the lockdown. I think it's slowly coming to an end now, But the lockdown, the positive side of it for them is it allowed them to catch up on all their editing and their videos. You still see
Yeah.
new content coming out. Like,
Yeah.
I think I had 2 videos, like, you know what I mean, that I still had to catch up on. But the amount of work that goes into it. So, do you use your phone for editing, or because I know that
Yeah.
like Dean for Scottish Relics, he uses his phone and does all his editing on it. I think Grim Bleeper, he does it as well. He does all his editing on his phone. Do you do it on your phone, or do you connect up the laptop? Because I do mine on the laptop, you see. So
Yes, all done on my phone. I do. I think eventually I want to start looking at doing more on the laptop because I think I could probably do more.
yeah,
And probably the phone probably limits me a little bit to what I can do. But the other issue I do have is my Wi-Fi is not the greatest. Um, so when it comes to actually uploading my videos,
yeah.
I have to leave the house and upload them on 4G. Otherwise, they just won't upload.
All right.
So
So your 4G is quicker than your Wi-Fi.
yeah, massively. Yeah.
Ah. So you out in the sticks, and it's Surrey you're at, innit?
No, I'm in Kent, Sidcup in Kent.
Right.
My permission's in Surrey, but yeah, it's just we're not really in the sticks, although it does sort of look like that from my back garden because we're quite lucky. We overlook a few fields and stuff.
Yeah.
But
I've
no,
seen.
yeah, we're just in a bit of a blank spot where we are really.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind Virgin, but unfortunately Virgin Media didn't cover my area at the moment.
No, yeah, I mean we're with Sky. Um,
That's yeah.
just doesn't. I've spoke to them a couple of times. It's just is what it is really. But yeah, they're talking about making all the Wi-Fi and that stronger after all this, aren't they? Because of everyone working from home and stuff. So you never know.
Well, yeah,
My,
that might become part of the new norm. Working from home, more people working from home and stuff. I
yeah,
definitely think the current situation is going to change the normal for the foreseeable. Anyway, I think, yeah, there's going to be a new normal, if you know what I mean. Something different that we're
It'd
not
be
used to.
interesting to see what it is like. I mean, I can't really imagine anything other than what we was used to. Really, it would take a lot of getting used to. Um, it's strange enough. I'm still going out to work myself
Yeah.
as a train driver and just walking through London on my own and there's no one there. It is the weirdest feeling ever.
How is it on the trains? They've got to. Are they still busy or
Um,
what?
they're not busy. They're definitely not busy. There are a
No.
few. I know there's been a few pictures floating about of a few tube trains that have still been busy in the morning rush hour, but during the day there's no one. I could do a whole trip and pick up maybe 3 people. You know.
Yeah. Um. What's that? The Treasure Bandits is asking. What's that? Detecting, apart from Detectival, actually travelling to the event. What's the furthest you've travelled to go detecting?
It probably is the beach. That's Detectable is definitely the furthest I've ever been. Um, my permission itself actually takes about half hour, 35 minutes to get to.
Does it?
Yeah, in the car. So, yeah, other than that, down the coast, down the south coast, been a few different places. I've been Southend. I think Southend was the first proper place I went to detecting. That's where I found the 20p and the silver
Ah.
necklace thing,
Yeah.
silver pendant. So
So you is a detecting clubs and organised digs? Is there any close to you that you attend, or is it just you just go on your own permission?
no, I haven't been on any digs. I know there's an aptly named group called Southeast Metal Detecting.
Yeah.
So, I think they do a few not too far from me, so I might try and go on one of theirs
Yeah.
once. I mean, all the time we got the permission. I'm quite happy to go on my permissions, you know.
Yeah.
Um, once I've done them, to death, then if I haven't managed to get any other permissions, then I'll probably start looking at doing some group digs and stuff.
Yeah, it must be like starting from scratch for you though, because as you say, it's like you've got a new detector, so it's new virgin land for you, innit?
Exactly, yeah. That's exactly what it felt like. It felt like I had a brand new permission, and there's a couple of fields that we didn't go on as much,
Yeah,
and I haven't even been over there with the simplex yet. So yeah, I've got loads to do over there.
yeah. I'm
Quite.
I'm similar. Like it's fields that are joined on, and it just depends on where the livestock, the farmer's livestock is. Like we were discussing before, if they're in that field, you've got to choose another field, and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
so you're not always got to do the same field over and over again. Like,
I'm waiting on. There's one. Talking about that side by side maps. One of our fields.
yeah,
There's I think it's either Victorian or pre-Victorian pathway that runs straight through the field, but they've got two. What they're called? I can't think of the name now. Cows with ginger cows with the big old horns. We've got two of them.
Angus cows,
That's it. Yeah.
Highland cows.
Angus. Yeah. Two of them big boys in there, and I ain't messing with them. So yeah.
I wouldn't mess with the boys either. As much as yeah, they look hairy. They've got big horns on them.
I just Treasure Ed Dave just reminded me. I went down and done some detecting on Dave's permission.
Was that the one? Was that the one with the video of you and Treasure Ed?
That's it. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot about that. Yeah. Unfortunately, I had a bit of a nightmare day because I had a few issues going on back home. So I spent half the time on his permission on my phone.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was I can't remember. It's like Swindon way.
Yeah.
So, but Dave's got a bit like what you were saying about your permission. As far as the eye could see, he's got masses of land. Dave could hold his own summer detectable, I tell you.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. Like, I was wanting to do. I was a bit gutted about the spring detectable, just purely on the fact that it's not too big, if you know what I mean. With the people, I'm always a bit dubious. Masses, if you know what I mean. I don't want to be crammed in when detecting. I know there's plenty of land and stuff like that, but you just think, like, I don't know how many folk actually go to the main event, but I'm guessing by the looks of the videos, it's a fair amount because they come from all over, don't they?
I might be exaggerating, but I'm sure someone told me it was about a couple of thousand. But yeah, I mean, especially on the token field, you couldn't just walk where you want. You know, there's literally people everywhere.
Yeah.
So it is busy. But yeah, obviously I've not done spring before, having only started back in March. So I know a few of the lads that have been before said that it's still really good and a good crack and all that. It's a bit more low key, a bit more personal and that, and so yeah, more space. So yeah, I'm sure it'll be good. And like you say, because of all this lockdown stuff, if the summer one does go ahead, there'll probably be less people like that. I'm sure they'll be limited to the amount of people that can go. So I imagine, there was a lot of people from France, especially France, with France and Germany and stuff at the summer one, which I imagine probably won't come. So
yeah, well, I don't even know if they'll be allowed to come into the country by then. It just really depends on all this what you call it, restrictions and stuff. Are they going to lift it or they not? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just have to wait and see on it. But I really don't know what's going to happen there. But I see Basson saying that the Highland cows are the friendliest cows and cattle that you can find. What was that?
Well, when we were speaking to one of the farmers, and they got these two black cows, little females, in one of the fields, and then the Highlands in the other. And he said, "You'll be fine with the females. Don't worry about them." But he said, "I wouldn't go in with the Highlands." So we was like, oh, okay, cool. So we're in with these two. Well, I was in with the two black female cows, and Nick had gone back out somewhere else, and they were staying there, keeping their distance, but then they started to get a bit interested in me, and they come over. So I was like, yeah, hello, yeah, don't come too close, sort of thing. And then one of them's come in front of me, and then the other one's walked behind me, and I'm trying to film at the same time.
Yeah.
And I stopped filming, I turned around, and I kid you not, this cow jumped up in the air and like head butted itself towards me. I was off, mate. I was running down the hill, jumped over the fence with my detector and spade and everything.
Oh.
I didn't even know cows could jump.
Yeah. I would. Yeah. I'd be off like a shot as well. I've got a permission on the west coast of Scotland. It's a friend's property, but they've got horses.
Yeah.
And there was one day I went out and they were telling me like, yeah, just be careful. The horses are friendly, and I was like, yeah, no problem. And I was walking and had to walk through their paddock to get to the field to detect. And the horses, obviously, the minute you got to the gate, they straight over to the gate beside you, and you're like, all right, yeah. So gets over the gate and starts walking, and honestly, the shoulder to shoulder with me, and you were literally pushing against this horse because he was trying to push me, and in the end the horse won. Yeah, he pushed me in the ditch, didn't he? And just left me. I was just lying in a ditch. I was just like, no way. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah, horse pushing me in a ditch. I was like, oh. Luckily, nobody's there to see it.
I know, mate. I wish I'd got the cow on camera, because it would have gone viral, mate. I tell you, it was scary at the time, but it would have been so funny to anyone else.
See, and I think that the way that you do your videos as well, I think it'd be quite. I think it would just be quite comical. I don't know because it's your. I don't know if it'd be your accent as well with your because you got quite I'd say a London accent, like you just be off. But no, definitely. That would be comical. Yeah, it's a shame though. It would have been a good viral video.
It definitely would have been.
Yeah, just see.
I've got a question here from Treasure Bandits Jamie. How long do you detect for if you go on a dig? Do you do all day or just a couple of hours? Do you take a picnic with champagne and strawberries?
I'll just let you answer that then now. I'm just going to nip off for a couple of minutes. If you just want to find some questions and answer them, and I'll leave them with you.
So, Jamie, do I go? I don't go all day generally, no. It's normally school hours. Me and Nick normally get there about 10, and then we're leaving to get back for pick the kids up when Mrs. is at work about sort of 1, 2ish. So it's only a few hours really. We keep saying to each other, we'd like to get out and do the whole day, because as I'm sure you know, 3 hours ain't enough. As for the picnic, champagne and strawberries, yeah, no. But I'll be up for doing that with you if you're game. Yeah, definitely. Like a bit of champagne and strawberries. We got any more questions? Ching ching. Who should that? Fox detector. Ching ching. Just just want to echo what I said earlier. Thanks everyone for stopping by, and if you stop by because of me, make sure you subscribe to Doodles Gone Digging, and if you're not subscribed to me, why ain't you?
All right, I think I just caught the right bit there. Yeah. So, I see that you've got a, shall we say, a good relationship with a lot of them. I see that you got on well with Jamie and Rachel and that. So, have you made quite a few friends through the metal detecting network as well?
Massively, yeah. I speak like privately through Facebook Messenger and all that too.
Yeah.
Quite a few. Obviously, the guys I met at at Summer Detectival. All the LP lot, Scott and Kimmy and Rob Random, Aaron from South Coast Detecting, Stephen Petkin. Anyone else out of them that I missed? I met, because I knew them. I met Lucas, a Grim Bleeper, and I didn't get to speak to Chris and Bernie at Detectival, but I've spoke to them since on YouTube and everyone. I met Treasurehead Dave at Summer Detectival, Colin Stimpson, and I chat to nearly all these people. Everyone's so friendly, as I'm sure you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's the odd. Don't get me wrong. There's the odd YouTuber that I probably wouldn't have much time of day for. But, not going to mention no names.
Aye, that's it. We're not to everybody's liking. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it'll be the same for them as well. I see that a Day for the Detectives has got a question for you as well. What's your dream find?
Well, my dream find would be a hoard worth 7.5 million exactly.
that's quite a specific amount. 7.5 million.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's dream is to find a hoard of any value. Just, I mean, a Roman hoard or Jesus, like a Viking hoard or something, that would be out of this world.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, singular find, like I said earlier, gold coin. It's got to be top of my list. That would be amazing. So yeah, Bronze Age axe head, anything that's like any weapons or anything like that would be really cool as well.
So have you actually, although you might find that, like you've mentioned a couple there, have you actually created yourself a bucket list?
No, I probably should do, because then I could mark down what I found and what I haven't. Obviously, I know what I found when I'm finding it, sort of thing. But no, I haven't actually wrote down. Have you got like an actual list then of what you want to find, Paul?
Oh yeah. I'll see if I got it in my wee book. Hold on. I'll see if I got it for you. I think I've actually got it on a slide that I can put up, but I'm not doing that. Yeah, but as I say, number one, Crotobell. That is my number one. That's what I want to find.
Yeah. I just read Tinks 1463 says Phil seems to be happy with whatever he's finding in that grass. I'm just happy to be outside, Tinks, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, outside. I know folks say it, and we were talking earlier about the lockdown, that bit. It is a bit of exercise, but I always find that detecting isn't just obviously a hobby, just finding the history. I enjoy being out in the open, I enjoy socialising, but at the same time I think it's good for just getting out and getting away from day-to-day stresses,
right, yeah,
if you know what I mean. It's your own little world. If you don't want to speak to anybody, you don't have to. Earphones on and away you go. Other than that, yeah, you could say it's good for mental health, or our own mental health, keeping us there. Like, so, yeah.
I was going to say, Paul. I mean, if we want to get serious, mental health has played a big part in my life, and I know there's quite a few detectivists out there that have mentioned detecting helps them with their mental health and mental health and so forth. But I mean, me personally, I've been through PTSD and had some personal struggles with mental health, as well as in my family. And detecting is so amazing for that. I mean, obviously, just being out in the fresh air, walking around is good for mental health anyway.
Yeah.
But doing something that you enjoy that much as well is just a complete added bonus. So yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It really does help, and I'm sure there's quite a few people who rely on it quite heavily for their mental health, and it's probably a bit of a struggle at the moment.
Yeah.
Not to get out. So let's hope this lockdown finishes soon, so we can all get out before we all go stir crazy.
Well, yeah. Even if they opened it up to some hobbies, but as we know, it's they're not going to just lift it up and
No, yeah.
like just clear it. That'll not do us any good. Like as a nation, like, so it is going to be slowly lifted. I think when, I don't know when they'll start. I'm hoping soon, so that we can get small gatherings. Because as I say, talking about detecting events and stuff like that, as far as I know, although I did get an email from them, DetectorCon's still going ahead, so hopefully that might be my first detecting event. But
what's the date of that one, Paul?
In the matter of fact, I've got my ticket here. I think it's the 24th to the 26th of July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 24th to the 26th of July. And that's obviously that's North England, so yeah. Treasure Bank saying that they've forgot what their metal detector sounds like.
Where's that being held, Paul?
Hold on, I'll have to have a look at tickets to see of Bellingham area, wherever that is.
Yep, clueless.
Yeah, I'm the same. It's like, yeah, down south, but it's North England somewhere. So yeah, I'll find it out.
I'll have to look into that one. I'm sure. I don't know. I suppose tickets probably sold out, are they? But
I think there was still a few tickets left. Like, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting out and obviously meeting some of the other YouTubers and obviously Rachel and Jamie and stuff like that. Once this lockdown's finished, obviously put faces to names and actually get chatting rather than being a keyboard warrior type.
That's it, yeah. As you put it the other day, yeah.
Yeah.
Keyboard warriors. It is. It's quite. It's quite funny actually. Sometimes I'll see people on a live chat and I haven't subscribed to them and I haven't seen their videos before, and I don't know. Sometimes it's quite surprising what they look like. They don't look how I'm expecting them to look. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
But, yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see people in the flesh.
Yeah, there's the Metal Detector channel saying they've got their tickets for DetectorCon as well. So yeah, I might see you there if it goes ahead. But I don't know. It's one of them, innit? This waiting and see. I'll just have to wait to the end of this lockdown and see what actually happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Yeah, it just like I say. Hopefully, I know. I'm sure I see something about May the 7th, possibly being a date where they start sending a few more people
back to
work.
Yeah.
Whether that will coincide with some sort of lifting for social events.
I've seen that because I think that's the date, what you call it, the end of the third week of the second 3-week lockdown. So
right,
we just have to wait and see. Jamie say looks like crap on live and gets spots, and Rachel has to put makeup on me for a dress.
I did hear them say that actually, that she put makeup on him.
Yeah. Well, at least he was able to, on his last one, he actually had his pink beard.
Yeah, because
Rob Random
bottled it.
Yeah. Rob bottled it and Jamie put it on.
You bottled it, Rob. You listening? You bottled it, mate. You got to do something worse now.
Yeah. Well, we'll see if Jamie and Rachel can come up with a new dare for him. See if we can get him in. Maybe get him in a dress. Because during that cooking video, he had his shirt on, didn't he? His loud shirt.
Oh, the Hawaiian shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, Dave. Thanks for dropping in, mate. To detect it.
I'll catch you later, Dave. Thanks very much for popping in.
What's he saying? Rob.
Rob's, Rob Random saying he had no
No
dye. Saw that, he had no dye.
My my brother was online at the beginning. I don't know if he still is now. He might have got bored. Detecting's not really his thing. But
Is
if
it
you're
not?
still there, Scott, don't be shy. Say something.
Vaccine. Oh, we've got Adrian. Is it Adrian or Simon that's in today? Metal Detecting UK with the Metal Detectors of Dorset. Let's see, we've got them. You need to get yourself a wine chiller or a wine rack in your shed, just so that when you get your lives and that, have that up the back as well.
That's another good chat. That's another good chat. I do. I said to you the other day. I'm a. He is still here. I knew he would be. Don't be shy, bruv. Get chatting. He wants to come detecting. He won't admit it online, but he's up for it.
Is he? Oh, you should
Yeah.
get out there, Scott. You'll enjoy it, definitely. Once he finds that hammer, they'll be buzzing. That'll be him hooked. There'll be another Southeast detecting channel.
Yeah, definitely. What else? I forgot what I was going to say now.
What's that? Rachel's just let a wee secret out that Jamie's trying to hide, unfortunately. Rachel waxes Jamie too. I'm hoping you're talking about his hairy chest and no other area, Jamie.
Oh, mate, sod that. As I was saying earlier, my missus is a beauty therapist.
Yeah.
And when she done her training, she needed a model to pass her exams. I had to go up to Croydon with her, and she didn't tell me what was happening. She waxed one of my legs, one of my armpits, and what else? I think she plucked some of me up. Mate, I've never been in so much pain in my life.
Was it it wasn't like Veet, was it? Where it's just a wipe, or was it the actual strip off wax?
The actual strip off wax.
Oh no, that's just torture. I think that's torture.
Yeah, she done, obviously, I wanted her to pass, but she done one, and I was like, you can't do any more. I can't handle that again. Don't do any more. She's like,
Oh, there's
my leg was claret everywhere. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. So,
yeah. I don't know why you would put yourself through that kind of torture, like.
Oh no, honestly, never again, never again. Thankfully, I'm not too much of a hairy man, chest-wise and all that, so I ain't got to worry about it too much. But yeah, quite mate, never again.
Oh.
Well, everyone knows I'm not too much of a hairy man because they saw me in the bath earlier. So.
Yeah, I've got to admit, like, as much as I hate to admit it, I'm not a hairy person myself, like.
You'll have to put a video up of you in the bath, Paul, then people can see if you're telling the truth.
Yeah, it's just bare skin, absolute bare skin, nothing there. Even at work, like it's like when I'm away and stuff like that, and I feel kind of like ashamed sometimes. You're walking about like in almost 40 years old, and then you're getting like this 18-year-old boy that's walking about and he's got his big set, and you're like, I can't even grow that, you know what I mean? It's just like, what?
Paul, I feel your pain, mate. I can't. All my friends have beards.
Yeah.
If I let my facial hair grow, I look like a 10-year-old Asian kid. No. It's not good.
Oh dear. Yeah. I'll grow mine. It's all patchy. The only thing I can grow is I can grow a thick moustache.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad if I let it grow, but
yeah,
it ain't a good look anyway. I just showed it all off.
Not too bad, but as I say, like it's absolutely just it's just crazy. Like, what's that? MS Detectress is saying, "Not me in the bath. I will look like Chewbacca." Oh. There's Stephen Pettican asking you, are you a shed lover now?
I'm a shed lover now, like you, Stephen. he likes a shed.
Does he?
He does indeed. Yeah, he's he, he's got all these trophies that he makes all stacked up in there. Have you seen his trophies, Paul? That he makes?
Oh yeah, some of them are cracking. I seen them issue a few out, and I think
Yeah,
Dirt Digger's got one as well. The digging trowel. Scott showed off that a couple of times.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. They're proper mint. They are
yeah,
nice.
does it always sell like that? That must take some time to sit there and actually make them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I seen
Oh yeah.
he made one of a detectorist as well, didn't he?
For who? Sorry.
He made an actual detectorist, didn't he? You made a detectorist, Stephen, didn't you? An actual
Oh, yeah.
wee man
Sure.
with the detector as well.
He's known as Sheddy Can.
Shit. Oh dear. Well, I'm guessing it's Adrian that's on because he's saying that he looks like Father Christmas with a white beard. Interesting. I'm just trying to see if there's any questions in the chat for you.
I can't believe we've got 26 watching. I spoke to my brother earlier. I was like, hopefully there might be like maybe 10, maybe 10, 12, 26.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Yeah. No. I was, as I say, thanks very much for coming and joining us. 26, I think that's the most I've had, and as in viewing
Winner!
live stream. You had a new record.
Winner!
Winner, chicken dinner.
No, I felt fine when I was chatting to you before it went live.
Yeah.
I felt fine. As soon as you introduced me, I cacked myself. And the first sort of few seconds, I was like, what do I say? But
Yeah.
I feel fine now. I think the wine's kicked in, so we're right.
Yeah. That happened to me. That happened to me on the private chat with the Treasure Bandits.
Yeah.
The whiskey kicked in, and well, I don't think it ever stopped kicking, and I just kept going. I slid below the desk. I think that's what the last they saw me is a slid below the desk. Yeah. So yeah, and I was ill for about 2 days after it. It took me 2 days to recover. Like,
Oh dear.
it wasn't wise and it wasn't pretty. But I think I was enjoying myself that much. I just didn't keep an
That's
eye
it,
on
mate.
how much whiskey I was actually drinking at the time.
It was a private chat, so don't really matter, does it? Get as drunk as you like.
Yeah.
I see a question. Mr. Hidden Treasure said, when did I film my latest video? It was funny. Yeah, that was earlier today. Mr. Hidden Treasure. Yeah, I didn't plan it at all.
Did you know?
I was getting ready to get in the bath, and then
Yeah.
it just come to me. I thought I was watching Mr. Hidden Treasure, his latest video.
Yeah.
Beforehand, and I had his little tune that he sings at the beginning in my head, and I thought that'd be funny.
It was. Even when I seen it, because obviously he sent me it, and at first I thought he's just sent me the same thing I sent him, and then I clicked on it. I was like, oh, it's a video. I was like, and I watched it. I thought it was brilliant. I was like, yeah, I like it. It was good, like. But that's what it's about, coming up with new stuff and that. Because obviously you don't want all the channels being the same. You just want different things, and that's what a lot of folk do, if you know what I mean. A lot of folk bring the comical value to it, and I like the fact that, like with the Treasure Bandits and stuff like that, and yourselves, you have the banter within the videos, if you know what I mean. Just passing it on, giving each other
You
the
got to have
banks
fun
on
with
the
it.
videos.
You got to have fun with it. I mean, I take detecting seriously, and I really like all the history behind it and everything. But
Yeah.
you got to have a crack. That's just part and parcel of everything in life, really. Isn't it? If you're not having a laugh, then what are you doing? Got to enjoy yourself. So
That's it, and that's.
I've never been the same. Ask anyone that knows me. I've always been mental, so can't help it really. It is what it is. What you see is what you get.
Well, that's it. Yeah, I would say I'm probably quite straight to the point. Sometimes too much, but yeah, I just say what I think and then think about it afterwards and say that doesn't sound right.
I've done that plenty of times as well, Paul. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. But that's Treasure Bandits as well saying, Phil, your turn. Come on our private chat.
Yeah, I will. I promise I will. As long say, look, my brother's still there. Sorry, yeah, I will definitely come on the private chat. As long as it's in the evening and I've not got work next morning, then I'll be on there definitely.
Drinking your vino.
Drinking my vino, yeah. So I can't drink. I like lager, but I can't drink it. Does not agree at all.
Yeah, I like beer and stuff like that, but I think if I do it again, I'm staying off the whiskey because I get carried away and sometimes I don't realise when to stop and I land on the floor, sliding under the desk and stuff. So I'm not doing that again. Oof, that was absolutely mental.
My brother is still there. When you're coming out to texting, Scott. Yeah, we used to look alike. We don't look alike no more. He's a personal trainer, my brother. He's slightly bigger than me, shall we say?
So he beefed himself up then.
Just a little bit, yeah. And he likes to remind me of that, being my little brother as well. So.
Is he your wee brother? Is he?
He is, yeah. He's 4 years, 3.5 years younger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I ever get in a row, I just call my little brother.
So it's no call the big brother. I just call the wee brother in. I like it. I notice he's not replying to you, telling you when he's coming detecting me though.
He's probably looking for the keys. He ain't the quickest at tools.
Oh, there he is. He's coming next time, he says. I like it. Yeah. What's that? No, Rachel's saying that she'll definitely arrange a suitable date for you. For a private
excellent.
chat.
Well up for that.
Yeah. So did you used to wear your mum's shoe to school, did you?
Not that I recall, but
maybe you had a couple of glasses too many and let something slip at Detectiveville that Stephen Petkins remembered.
I think it was actually my brother that used to wear my mum's clothes. So.
Oh, that's just calling them out in a live stream. I like it.
He's going to kill me now, and I probably shouldn't say.
I don't think you've got a shed door left, and he'll be on his way round.
Talking about the shed door, there is something on the roof of this shed that is scaring the hell out of me. I don't know if it's my cat or what, but I keep looking up thinking, what the hell is that?
I like it. No. Brilliant. I don't know. Oh, we've got more folk in. I think they're on about Rachel's song. I think they're looking for a new song.
Have you seen Mr. Hidden Treasures channel, Paul?
Yes. I've not seen all his videos yet.
I like that he had the bottle to sing his own song for his channel. You know,
yeah.
He's got a decent voice as well. But I could never have the bottle to do that.
I've not. As we were talking about the subscribers and that, if I sung for my own channel, the subscribers would quickly leave. They'd be straight out of there.
Oh, I dare you to do a singing intro for just one video. Not all of them, just one video. I'm putting it to you.
Oh, you're never going to go away and think of a song like, you know what I mean? But yeah,
I'll sing about Doodles gone digging.
Yeah, I'll have a think about that one. Have you found anything decent lately before the lockdown? There's a question in the chat.
Frank Wild. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Frank. I don't know if you was on earlier. I found a Iron Age sword strap fitting.
Yeah.
But
Do you just
floated
want
at
to show
probably
that?
about 800 BC. So shout again.
Yeah, because I'll put you on the full screen because I think my box hid it slightly the last time. So I'll put you on full screen just so folk can see it. Like.
So that's what I found. That's a Iron Age sword strap fitting. The leather straps would have obviously gone through there. They probably would have been one either side, and then the leather goes through there, and the sort of holster thing would have been in the middle. So yeah, like 800 BC possibly, around that sort of time. So well happy with that.
Oh yeah. So have you got that in its own separate little box stored?
Well, it's got its own compartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got its own
I think
little
if I remember rightly, I think that was right at the start of the Roman period. Them coming over, right at the start, I think, or right. I don't know, right at the end. I get confused. I'm sure, does that sound about right to you, Paul? Right at the start, 800 BC, Romans coming to England.
I'm not too sure. I'll have to ask my friend. You probably know him. Everybody knows my friend. It's called Mr. Google. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I find out my research as well.
Yeah, a lot of people have other ones called Alexa, but I didn't have one of them at the moment, so.
I don't know about keyboard warrior, but I'm definitely a Google warrior, that's for sure.
Yeah. Somebody asks you a question, Google. That's it. Definitely.
I mean, obviously, when I'm answering historic questions in quizzes, I don't use Google.
Yeah.
Never. It's all from up here.
Yeah. I think everybody's the same. Because some of the questions that come out, and they're straight on it, and it's like, oh, I've not even finished researching Google for this yet. It's come up with the answer. It's like, you must have Alexa. You know what I mean? It's brilliant. What have we got? Just see if there's any more questions.
Still got 29. 29, we're doing well.
Oh, 30. 30, and that's decent. Thank you very much for everyone for showing up. It's I'm gobsmacked. 30 and watching. It's decent.
Little Colin Stimpson, Rob Random all calling me out on my Google use now.
Are they? But they're saying that you're a wee brain box.
I had a competition on a guy called Jeff, whose channel is World's Best Metal Detector. Don't know if you've come across him. He done a quiz, and whoever got the most answers won a German Nazi badge from World War II.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was between me and Scott from Dirt Diggers UK. He was like in front and I was in front, and I ended up winning. So he wasn't too impressed.
Was he not? Oh, nice. I'm just looking at the chat there as well. Stephen Petkin, do I live anywhere Dumfries Galway? I don't live near Dumfries and Galway. I'm about, well, I say don't live near. I'm about, I would say an hour away, but my dad does. He stays in a place called Annan, which is obviously on the Solway Firth. So yeah, I can always go to Dumfries and Galway down that way. But yeah, my little brother, that's where my little brother is, Dumfries and Galway. Mr. Hidden Treasure, we know the Romans didn't have the balls to go to Scotland.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to see that.
Just try to catch up on some of them. Oh, hello, She Digs. Thanks for popping in. But yeah, it's absolutely mental. Like, I just can't wait to get out detecting. I just want to get out. I'm getting fed up in my going about my test bed, finding the same thing all the time because I know it's there.
That's what I was going to say. I've still not really done the garden properly. Like I said to you the other day, I did find a what's it called? A button with ARP on
Yeah,
it, and which I looked it up, and it doesn't actually stand for air raid personnel. It stands for air raid something else begin with P.
yeah.
But basically what it is, yeah. From obviously during the war. So there's some history under my garden, but I'm putting it off until I'm absolutely desperate. Because once it's done, and then I've
Yeah.
got nowhere to go.
I'm just laughing at Aaron. If Phil ever comes to Scotland, he's easy to look after. Just feed him hot dogs.
Aaron got 2 hot dogs. He got given 2. I don't know what happened. He bought 1 hot dog, but they gave him 2.
Yeah.
Summer detectable, and he was chatting with me and a couple of the other guys at the time, and he kindly offered his hot dog to me. So from whenever we're in chats now, I always put a hot dog up, and he puts one back. It's our little brotherhood thing of hot dogs.
You need to put a wee hot dog up then because he's got one with a thumbs up for you.
I've got to try and find it on the. I'm not used to the laptop. I don't know where my hot dog emoji is.
I normally just if I'm waiting for one specifically, I just normally type it into the wee bit hot dog and it appears. Right, that's the one I'm waiting for.
That's probably the way to do it.
Yeah, it's like that. Although what you're trying to comment or show a symbol for is like about 2 hours too late because it's taken me that long to find it. At least I got it there. You know what I mean? Rachel was asking as well. About your trains? Are they still quiet at the moment? I know you mentioned.
Yeah, they're really quiet, Rachel. Like I said earlier, I'll be lucky if I get 3 people on a trip where I'll stop at say 10, 15 stations, and I have like 3 or 4 people get on the whole way. It's really strange. I mean, even late at night before lockdown, you was getting more people on the trains. So yeah, I mean, it's obviously a good sign because it shows people are staying indoors and doing as they should be.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, certainly strange. It certainly is.
I'm just laughing at Aaron because he's asked. He's basically saying, did you actually check the hot dog before you put it in your mouth? Because he's just saying that you love his hot dog.
I didn't know, but it did taste really nice.
So who does it? What's that? Treasure Bandits. Who does the cooking? You or the wife or both?
I personally think I should have 3 Michelin stars because I can cook.
Can you?
I can.
See,
I say
now,
that.
See, you're just setting yourself a challenge now, aren't you? Because the next live video during the lockdown, you'll have to compete against Rachel and come up with cook the same dish and see what way you cook it.
I can't bake. I can't make cakes, but I
you
can
know,
cook.
you know that Rachel's going to ask for a banana bread.
I can. I cook 99.9% of our family meals.
Yeah.
I do a mean roast.
A mean roast.
Robber like that answer.
Yeah. He's got to be. Oh, he's basically saying, BS again, Phil. Prove it, big cook off.
I cook better than Rob Random for sure.
What's that? Are you a cook a dish? That's the Treasure Bandits. Stephen Pettikin saying fish and chips.
I said to Rob the other day, funnily enough, I'm not actually a big fan of fish. I like tuna.
Yeah.
Which is quite strong round enough. But fish wise, I eat cod and haddock. That's about it, really. I don't really go for all the.
Do you know?
Anything other than that? No.
I do like. I've got to admit, like I do like seafood. We're,
I can't. I'll eat squid rings in
well,
batter. That's about it, really.
the first time I tried, what would it say is, where was I? Oh, Iron Apple. But I'm trying to think Cyprus. That's it. And I went and had a salad, but it was a seafood salad, and it had all the different types of fish in it. It had
Yeah.
octopus legs in it.
Really?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, it was a bit dubious
Don't
at
they
first.
haven't they got like claws in?
Well, I think they get stripped out. I think they get stripped out, to be fair. But
'Cause,
the first time I tried it, I was like, oh, actually, it's not so bad. It was quite tasty, actually, to be fair.
Really? Was it like squid? Is it, or is it different?
No, I would say, to me, yeah. Texture's slightly different. Just a little bit chewy, but yeah, it was fine, absolutely fine.
I think that's the main thing with me. Like anything too jelly like, nah, I ain't eating that. I just see Rachel. Have you ever tried jelly deals? No,
No.
and I
No.
will never try jelly deals. No way. Oysters, anything that looks like snot is not going in my mouth. No way.
Wow, you see that? You see that? Have you been to France?
A long time ago, yeah.
Right. Have you ever tried snails?
No, but my brother has, if he's still there. He'll eat anything. He used to eat bloody earthworms out in the garden, but that's another story. Sorry, go on.
What's that? Jamie's saying that he's eating whole baby octopus. I love it. And oysters too. All seafood. See, that's one thing I've not tried. Is oysters.
No, man, no. No
You are
way.
definitely not a good fishmonger.
No, I'm not. I am really not.
You're going to be going out of business in this lockdown.
Even like I say, I'll eat tuna. I'll eat tuna sandwiches, but my tuna pasta bake, I love that.
Yeah.
When it comes to sort of anything snails, I ain't. So have you tried snails? Was they nice?
Yeah. I love them. Because obviously they come with a garlic, like a garlic butter that sits in them and melts it out, and then you just get to be prong fork and get them out like nice.
I do like garlic. I love garlic. Garlic's one of my
See, for
top
me,
ingredients.
well, believe it or not, I think you would like snails, because all I thought about the snails in that was that the snail gave the garlic butter texture.
Yeah.
Because that's really all I tasted was the garlic. I don't think I really got a taste off the snails, to be fair.
If I could get my head around the fact that I was putting a snail in my mouth, then yeah.
The other one is, have you actually tasted frog's legs?
My brother just said, is that at the same time as you, or was you reading that?
Yeah. And Scott will probably agree as well. Now, everybody says,
tastes like chicken.
Yeah, everything tastes like chicken. I couldn't believe how much like chicken it tasted like. It's just like miniature bonzo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was just like chicken. I remember when they came out on my plate as well, because I never intentionally ordered them. I just ordered a meal, and because it was all there was no English, so we were just guessing basically what picking out things that you knew what the French word was. So I was like, oh, Fritz, that's chips, something with chips, and obviously there was quite a few other things, and I ordered it, but they come on the side of the plate, on the rim, and it was just their hind legs and stuff like that. And I was like, oh no, I'm not putting that in my mouth. Like, I was like, no way. And then eventually, after a few beers, I built up the courage and tried it. I was like, yeah, that's actually quite nice. And it was decent. Like,
I'll probably try frog's legs. To be fair, now you've said it really does taste like chicken, I'll probably try it.
It is surprising how much it tastes like chicken. Like, to be fair.
I like bearded clams?
Yeah, right.
What's a bearded clam?
I have no idea. Just give me 2 seconds or 2 minutes, Phil. I'm going to put you on the chat, but your brother's asking you about weirdest food that you've tried.
Oh, okay. What's the weirdest food that I've tried? Um, I don't know, bruv. You know what my memory's like. I don't have one. What's the weirdest food that I've tried? Um, I don't really weird. Not. I've had the hot curries, like proper hot curries that blow my head off. Um, but obviously they're not really weird. They're quite popular. When it comes to like weird animals, you're leading that game, bruv. Definitely. Scott. You have. I don't know what a bearded clam is, bruv. I've never had one in my life. Um, I see another question up here somewhere. See what you lot have done. All you LP lot and Treasure Red and all that have turned the whole night into talking about fish just by naming me Phil the Fish.
Well, we've got to keep your nickname up, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I did have one when I was younger. I was terrible. I would not eat anything, and I made my mum do me pizza and chips for dinner for Christmas dinner instead of the roast. So I had pizza and chips one year for Christmas dinner.
You're saying that. Funny you should say that. Over, I think it was Christmas just there. I was listening to the radio on the way into work, and one of the listener wives phoned up, and she was saying that she's got to order her husband's Christmas dinner in. I think it's Christmas the night before Christmas Eve, or Christmas Eve, and because he has a Chinese every Christmas dinner.
Oh really? Chinese.
I was like, how did that start? But apparently that's what he's had for, I don't know, so many years. I couldn't believe it. Like, I was like,
I've just been made aware of what a bearded clam is.
what's a bearded clam?
The part
Oh,
between
wait,
the
yeah, right, yeah, yeah.
have I ever eaten one of them? Yes, would be the answer to that question.
And how did you
And
find?
I'd
And how
take
did you find the
that
bearded
over an
clam?
oyster any day of the week.
Oh dear. Uh, there's always a few in there.
Yeah, I did warn you, Paul. I told you they'd be here.
Yeah, that's
So,
probably.
to be fair, I think they've been quite well behaved so far.
Yeah. So what's it? Rachel was asking, would you eat snake?
That's another one that I love my programs about survival,
Yeah.
surviving in the wilderness, all that Bear Grylls and um, what are they called? Alone. You ever seen that Alone? Based in the States. I think they do it in Canada actually, but yeah, we have to survive for like months on end with nothing but like a machete or whatever.
Yeah. No, I've not seen that.
They kill whatever they can survive on. But I've heard snake tastes like chicken as well. I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Probably anything that looks like meat, I'm willing to try. But when it looks like slimed disgustingness, I ain't putting it in my mouth. But yeah, I'd try snake. I reckon I'd probably try snake.
What? I'm just trying to see what they're saying there. You don't know what a bearded clam is. That's an Aussie slang.
Talking of survival programs, there used to be one called, what was it called now? I can't remember what it was called. Sant Survivor Island or something.
Yeah.
And I applied to go on it when I was about.
Was that the one that it was like teams on different islands and.
It was before that. I don't know if that was like a spin-off of that show. I can't remember what it's called now. But I applied to go on it, that one where it was in teams came later. This was
Yeah.
earlier. I was probably about 18 at the time.
Right.
And I actually got through to the interview stage where you'd go and get interviewed, and they sent me the email saying, "Congratulations, you got through the first stage." I had to basically give them some details, and then I could go along and do this interview. But my email wouldn't send, so I never actually got to go and do it. I just kept getting replies back saying your email's not gone through.
Yeah.
So that never materialised. But it's probably a good job because I probably would have died. So.
Your brother's like it was called Survivor, bruv.
I don't think it was. I think it was before Survivor. I'm sure it was. It might have been Survivor. My memory's shocking, but it's a similar sort of thing. If it wasn't that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what Rich was saying there. She's eating millworm. That's the weirdest thing she's eating. And
That's what I feed.
Do,
that's what my wife feeds the birds. Millworm.
Yeah.
Got a big bag of them in there. I ain't eating them.
Are they not dried?
Are
they not dried? The ones that you
they are
the
dried, yeah, and I still ain't eating them.
Oh no. What's it? What else is there? Look at Mel Tarzan, Dual survival show as a croc. Yeah. I wouldn't mind doing a survival show though. Yeah. Just living off the land like. I watched a documentary. He was an older gentleman, but he was walking. He was actually doing Thailand and stuff, but he was walking about there, and all he had in his back was a backpack, and he was just doing that, living off the land basically, walking around. I was just like, that must be their life.
Yeah. I'd love to do it. Fortunately, I don't think I'll be able to now because I've got a few health issues, which probably means I wouldn't be able to do it. But yeah, if I could, I would love to do something like that. Definitely. Do you watch? Yeah. What about the old Oak Island and treasure hunting programs and all that? Do you watch all them, Paul? Do you watch Curse of Oak Island?
I've not heard of them. The treasure hunting islands. I like to watch the ones I have heard or watch. Do you know like the deep sea divers ones? The treasure
gold divers, yeah,
and watch them go and try and research and find some of the technology that you use. I was like, geez, only if you could get for land, where they just go around, scan it, you know what I mean, and then be like, yep.
Exactly.
But
there's a program, Paul, called The Curse of Oak Island on History Channel.
Yeah.
And it's about an island called Oak Island, obviously in Nova Scotia, and that's interesting. I think they're on about the fifth series, maybe fifth or sixth series. Yeah, anything like that. I love all that. There's a new one as well. There's a hunt for Templar treasure, something like that.
Right. Is it the same group of folk that go doing it, like, or?
No. These are different programs. I think the Templar one follows Oak Island. It's on straight after it.
Yeah.
There's two English guys, right? They've collected all this stuff over the years. They're both absolutely minted. They have got stuff that people have been spending their whole life looking for. They've actually got Templar relics. They've got it's showing you in this guy's house. He's got Nazi bullion, like a big suitcase. Just opens it up.
Yeah,
it's full of gold bars, and they've all this stuff that they've never spoke about before, and now they're talking about it on this series. It is amazing, and they've got these Templar relics, right, that people have been looking for years.
Yeah,
basically in a shed behind some stacked up boxes in the middle of Birmingham. Yeah, honestly, you couldn't write it. You couldn't believe what they've got. The guy that was interviewing them was just in shock. He just could not believe that what they had. I can't remember what it was from, but they had this knight's helmet that was stolen from a museum by one of the Nazis during one of the top Nazi guys during the war, and there's some video footage of this Nazi guy. I can't remember his name. He obviously wasn't Hitler, but one of these top blokes, and this helmet, this knight's helmet, sitting in the background behind him, and I think it was probably a Templar one, but it's sitting in the background behind him in this footage, and this guy now owns it. He's got it in his house. And the guy's like, people have been looking for this for years, and you've got it in your house. You've got to watch it. It's unbelievable. They're a proper couple of oddballs. Yeah. It's amazing what they've got, and they're both absolutely minted. They've got sports cars galore and everything.
I'll definitely going to try and check that out, actually. I'll need to see if I've got the History Channel, like, to be fair.
Treasure Bandits have just asked if I've ever thought about scuba hunting.
Yeah,
I'd love to do that. I was up late the other night chatting to Rob Random about it. Rob Random actually used to do scuba diving and detecting while scuba diving. That's something I definitely want to do. First of all, I've got to get me scuba diving license because I haven't got one.
Sorry, I've just seen Rob Random. Just when you talk about we'll go back to the scuba and the hunt in a minute. But you're talking about the Templar one. He's like, I'm recording the Templar program. Don't fucking spoil it, you knobhead.
Yeah, I probably should have said spoiler alert before I started rattling on.
He's got to kick you in the nuts when he sees you.
Sorry, Rob. It's only one episode. There's loads more. I'm sure there's plenty of cool stuff to find out. Maybe.
He's saying that he's an underwater god. Obviously, back to the scuba bit. That he's saying.
Yeah, he was telling me some great stories from when he used to do it back in the day. There was another program I was watching. I can't remember what that's called either, but that was to do with scuba diving wrecks.
Yeah.
And this guy was looking for this famous wreck that was lost. That Francis Drake was on or something. And
I've seen one. Was it a press release or something? It was. I think it was found maybe last year, maybe the year before. But it's only just been obviously press released, if you know what I mean. But they found it just off Canada. One had been missing for years. I can't remember what it is. Something Josie or something like that. But
that's what they say. There's more gold under the sea than it on land in population 10 times over or something ridiculous. Like. So I'd be well up for that. I've done scuba diving once and I loved it in Egypt.
I've got silver fay under the ocean.
Have you really?
Yeah.
Was that scuba diving or snorkeling?
Eh?
Was that scuba diving or snorkeling?
No, it was purchase.
It was what?
I purchased it.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you in a minute. I don't know if you. I might have to take the background off in a minute. You get all the certificate for it, but it's basically the Battle of the Atlantic.
What?
And it's one of the coins, but it's this. Oh, hold on. Wait till I bring up my camera so you can see it. Oh. There that. And it's basically the Seafarer's coin.
Right.
And it's it's all part of a set that you get from the Mint office. You see, but and it comes as a set. Well, it's one of a set, but you get a certificate with you, and it's basically 19.9% British World War II silver.
Cool.
So,
nice.
I think it was. It wasn't actually from the Atlantic, but it was from one of the sunken ships, basically, that they recovered, and it was advertised on telly and stuff like that. Quite a few people might have seen it, like, but I thought, oh, I need to get a bit of that. So,
nice. Yeah.
It's decent, like, but I'm just, what's that? Rachel was saying she kept going up when she was scuba diving, and the instructor had to keep pulling her under.
Yeah, I mean, when I done it, I'd had no experience. And I was on this boat with all this, basically a friend's uncle was on a scuba diving holiday. We went along just for the holiday.
Yeah.
We went out on the boat with him and the instructors, and they had a bit of time, and they asked if I wanted to go down with one of the instructors, and he was going to control my air and all that. So I got to go and do it. And when we first started going down, my ears started, the pressure started building. And I was going to him, no, go back up. Back up. And he was like, no, just blow harder. And then your ears will pop and you'll be fine. And they was. And I loved it. It was amazing. But when we was down there, the amount of fish, it was obviously on the reef in Egypt. There's just fish everywhere of all different kinds. And it was the place we was at was notorious for tiger sharks.
Oof, they're not a good shark to be in the water with.
No. So we're going down, there's fish everywhere and all that, and the coral reef sort of came over and almost made a sort of cave, almost. And we're swimming around under this bit of coral, and all of a sudden I became aware that all the fish had vanished. And I'm following this guy, I'm following the instructor, and I'm thinking like, where's all the fish gone, sort of thing. And he's seen something.
Yeah.
He hasn't panicked or anything. He's just turned around and he's gone to me like that. So we're going to turn around and go back the other way. So I've turned around and I'm swimming away, and I'm thinking like, he's seen a shark. He's seen a shark. I'm trying to stay calm, sort of thing. And we carried on, and nothing. It was all fine. And as soon as we went up the top, I couldn't wait to ask him. And we got out, and I said, when we went under that cave bit, I was like, what did it see? He was like, yeah, tiger shark. I was like, oh, mate, I'm so glad. If I saw it, that would have been it. I would have panicked massively.
When I went out to Australia, I went to Sydney for a couple of weeks, and I actually booked a day's diving, and I dived Sydney Harbour. That was decent. Like that was my day's diving. Like I think we only went down to like 9 meters was the max that we could do. Like, but the guy that I went with was phenomenal. Cut up an auction under the water and that, and then there was a bit of pipe coming out the ground, and this was before I even got into detecting, and he's waving like this urchin up, and this big eel just come out the pipe. How it fitted in there, I have no idea. And it was up round his neck, like, and he's just feeding this eel. I was like, honestly, I was cacking it under the water. Like, I was like, if that thing bites you, you got to know about it. But no.
I've got. I was just laughing about Rob saying, "Look how excited Phil's getting talking about fish." I've got another story actually about that same trip if you want to hear it.
Yeah, go for it.
So when once I got to go diving, I had the bug then. So we asked my friend's uncle if we could go again and try and do it again. So we went out with them. Unfortunately, they didn't have time to take me down scuba diving. So they said, you can do as much snorkeling as you want, sort of thing.
Yeah. So
at the precise moment when he said that, I was like, yeah, I'll do some snorkeling. So he went, what we're doing this time, they called a drive-by dive or something. And they get us, because the boat can't go too close to the coral reef. So the boat went as close as it could get. And as it's going along, the divers all jump off one by one.
Yeah.
And then the boat goes back out to sea. And they're close to the coral reef. Still in the middle of the ocean, but close to the coral reef. So he said, just wait till all the divers have gone off and you jump off last behind them. He went, you'll be able to see them anyway. But he said, worst case scenario, you'll be able to see their air bubbles if you can't see them. So I've jumped off with this snorkel, and I've gone straight look underwater, and the mask's filled up with water straight away. So I'm doggy paddling there, trying to sort out this mask, thinking, what's going on? Why is there water coming in? By the time I sorted it out, I've looked underwater. They are gone. All the divers are gone. The boat's gone. Divers gone. I'm in the ocean, and all I can see everywhere around me, 360, is just ocean. Can't see anything. The boat was like a blip, tiniest little dot in the horizon. So now I'm panicking. So start swimming under a little bit and snorkeling, trying to catch up and find these divers. And also, I've got the reef to the left of me, and there's all these crazy fish everywhere coming out of the reef.
Yeah.
And then to the right of me was just black ocean. Right? And I'm proper capping it big time. So I thought, well, it's all right. I'll just go and sit on the reef. Right? So I swam over to the reef, cut myself to shreds on the reef.
Yeah.
Definitely can't sit on there. So then I've gone back out into the water, and I'm swimming, and then this fish, in real life, it was probably about the same size as me.
Yeah.
But in my head, it was a ginormous, 10 times the size of me, is going to eat me alive. I absolutely SH myself. I started screaming, waving my hands in the air of the boat. Save me! Come save me! The boat had to come, break the law, come right up to the coral reef to get me back in.
No way.
It's their fault though. The snorkel was broken. But yeah, that was scary at the time. That was proper scary.
I'm just laughing. Through when you were telling your story, you've had a couple of comments for Rob
I'm
Random.
not surprised. Yeah, let's have a look. What we got then, Paul?
He's basically said you were the kid for Free Willy. And somebody said that you were watching Flipper a lot as a kid. And then Pobsy's joined in, and he's saying, did you catch a £1 fish?
I'm not the kid from Free Willy. And I don't sell fish. I promise.
Probably just wanted to suck your toes, Phil.
I actually like things touching my feet, so I'd be up for
that. Have you tried the fish? As in not eat, but you put your feet in them. I've seen them. I'm just like, nah, it's no fun.
I know there was a big craze of everyone doing it, wasn't there? And then
yeah.
I think they found out that you could get loads of diseases passed on. So I don't think they really do it anymore. But I don't know about fish touching my foot. Foot massage, I will take a foot massage from anyone. Women, female, men, animals. Anyone wants to massage my feet, I'm up for it.
Rob Random flapping like a fish. Oh, not too bad. What was I going to say? You know Rob's going to be offering to do your foot massages for you now, don't you?
Well, mate, I'll take it. It's this true story, right? I don't know if he's still on here, my brother, but the first time I met his fiance, he introduced us, brought her around our house, and for whatever reason, we got onto the subject of foot massaging. Yeah. Here we go.
First time you met Megan.
First time you met Megan, I made her give me a foot massage.
Is it? I think it's Megan you're still with now.
That's my brother's fiance. Yeah, he's still with her. They got a little boy, my nephew Archie. Yeah. So.
You made her give you a foot massage.
She's just as mental as me, so it's fine. There's no untowards going on there.
Tinks is asking, was there a bit of toe sucking? No Tinks, no toe sucking. Oh my god, it's good. But oh no, I'm the opposite. I hate feet.
Most people do have that reaction. Yeah, most people ain't for it.
Feet are meant to be covered.
Rachel started talking about her hatred of feet on her live the other day, so I sent her a picture of my foot.
Nice.
To be more precise, she actually was pretending to put her tongue in Jamie's ear on the live chat. So I took a freeze frame picture and then put my foot where Jamie's face was.
Did you use that? That Snapchat where it turns your head into a foot?
I haven't seen that. No.
Have you not? Yeah, it turns your. My wee boy likes it. He thinks it's funny. Yeah, they're saying they hate feet, even each other. Yeah, I'm the same. I like my feet covered.
It is so wrong.
She's telling you it's so wrong. Not too bad at all. Like,
Rob, my feet are not like my hands. I actually have men's feet. I just have women's hands.
yeah, I seen a comment that you made that says that your hands might actually be smaller than Rachel's.
You ain't gonna be able to tell on camera, but my hands are tiny. But my brothers are smaller, so there we go.
Off to bed,
Yeah.
Phil.
It was probably because people start talking about sucking toes and stuff like that.
Oh, thanks very much, Scott. Much appreciated.
Right, Rob. Thanks for coming.
Oh. I'm not going to repeat that comment, I guess, we're laughing at the same one, like, but yeah.
There we go, look. Tyson, that digger then Tyson Fury. I didn't see he was online. He just come online, mate? Or I don't know if I've missed her, but he said he's got a size 7 feet.
Size 7 feet. That's I think that's the same as my wife's feet, to be fair. I'm a wee bit bigger footed than that, but yeah. I hate feet though. Rachel's telling you that she's small for a girl hands wise, and you'll have to measure when you see each other.
I reckon I'm probably average for a female.
Average hands for a female, Roger.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not doing yourself any favours here, Phil. But Stephen's away. Thanks very much for coming, Stephen. Nah, Stephen Pettican.
See you later, Stephen. Mr. Pettican. Thank you, mate.
Yeah.
I'd like to take one sec, Paul, actually. Hopefully Stephen ain't gone yet, but the support I've had from all them guys, all the LP lot, has been amazing. I no doubt that my channel wouldn't have got as far as it's got this quick without them guys. So I really do appreciate what they've done for me to help me. So yeah, cheers, guys.
Oh no, yeah, they definitely a good bunch. Give you loads of tips and infos. Like they've helped me out a few times.
They love a crack. They do like to muck about, but they got good arts and they will help you out for sure.
Definitely. Stephen must have sent Jamie a fat bird.
What's he done?
Night, Stephen, and love that fat bird you sent me. Pomsy, you still here? How's your barbecue going, Pomsy? Have you finished it? Stephen's wrote you a message back.
Yeah, just reading it. Only my last year, I've got a year left and I'm on my own. So they're all going to abandon me.
Yeah.
Don't want to be associated with me anymore. And my women hands.
Yeah. We don't know about those. They'll never abandon you. I think they love the fish banks too much. Oh, they're going to repost you the picture later.
Okay, yeah.
Nah, he still needs a grill. Oh, bye, Mary. Thanks for popping in.
Yeah, see you later, Mary. Really
But
appreciate it.
yeah, no, it's been great. But I'm just looking at the time now. We've been streaming for like 2 hours 20.
2 hours. Two
Yeah,
hours 20, is that what it is?
yeah. But
It's been good, mate. I've
oh
enjoyed
yeah,
it.
but I think we'll call it an end anyway. But thanks very much, Phil, for popping on. It's been a pleasure. And we'll have to do it again sometime.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Yeah, I really, really appreciate it. And like I say, hopefully, eventually, I'll do some lives myself, and you can return
Yeah,
the favour, sort of thing, and
definitely.
come on mine. And I'll try and I'll be happy if I get up to 29 viewers, mate. Definitely, that'd be amazing.
Oh yeah, I was. Yeah, it was. Yeah, I think it was a surprise to both of us, to be fair. Like, but yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I couldn't even keep track. I couldn't keep track of the comments.
No, they fly through, don't they? That's why
Yeah.
I say like that's why that tagging system's quite good, because if they ask and they tag it, you can pick it up. But if it's hidden in it flies through. You've just got to scroll through, like. But yeah, but no problem. But as I say, Phil, it's been a pleasure having you on, and I really enjoyed talking to you. No problem.
Thanks very much. Thanks everyone for coming. Really appreciate it, and thank you, Paul. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Paul, make sure you do. If you haven't subscribed to me, get on it.
Definitely. Excellent. I'll catch you in a wee bit, Phil.
See you later, mate. Cheers.
Right, everybody, thank you very much for coming. It's been a pleasure, and I appreciate all the support that you've shown me and Phil tonight. If any want to appear on the live stream, please just email me. I'll find my way. I've put the email for the live stream. Give me a second. There we go. Should be just sat up there. If you just want to email me if you want to appear on, I'm sure we'll be able to get you on. But other than that, all I'll say is good night and stay safe.